He's an investor to benefit from Phil's gang and platform. No matter what level investor you are, my strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for the 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Avoid market pitfalls and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG. Try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you, start making money. Please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG. What if you could have an in-depth understanding of the stock market just like the pros? Well, thanks to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com, you can. philsgang.com offers comprehensive, up-to-date market information designed to help you understand and anticipate market behavior. With philsgang.com, you'll build your investing confidence even through down cycles and periods of uncertainty. Go to philsgang.com. philsgang.com today. 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264.
You're not alone. 80% of those in the stock market, just like you, lose money. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. Why do they lose? Because they don't know how to short stocks in down market. That will change once you use my patent Pro 2 color-coded chart. It works. The technology works. And it not only gives you an edge on the upside, but Pro 2 will put a smile on your face on the downside. That's right. Check it out. Free 10-day trial at philsgang.com.
If you want to invest your money and grow your wealth, just listen to Phil Grandy.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. There's many reasons to listen to a radio show, but I think to listen to my show, you get the truth. You get clarity, and you get great information.
No matter what level of investor you are, Phil's Gang strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success.
You know what? Most of all, it's fun. philsgang.com. Clarity, good information, and fun.
With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. Are you tired of being lied to about some magical economic recovery that only benefits the 1%? And then when the market does collapse, you're sitting there calling your broker, what do I do? When you should be shorting? Learn how to short the market. Continue to listen to my radio show, philsgang.com. Become a member, only $39.95 a month, and learn how to short.
Don't wait. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of philsgang.com. Over the years, I've successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, the advice, and the software that will take your investing to the next level. I have a team comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. And Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy, when to sell, when to hold, when to run like hell, even short. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. You don't have to be a seasoned investor to benefit from Phil's Gang and platform. No matter what level investor you are, my strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for the 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Avoid market pitfalls and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
Earnings are still good. Consumers are still sitting on $2 trillion of extra cash.
When are they going to give up on that? How many times do we have to hear that BS? A bold-faced lie. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. God, that's a lie. I get so sick of hearing that. It's not true. Not true. I mean, Wall Street's amazing. And these fake business networks are it's just unbelievable. They just don't tell the truth. Think about it. If Americans were sitting on a record $2 trillion in extra cash, then why did Congress, why did the U.S. Commerce Department release new numbers identifying that Americans are saving at the lowest level in about a decade? Something's wrong. And it makes sense because we got 40-year high inflation. And you got folks paying for gasoline. It's still 64% higher than it was in January 2021. They're going to dip into that money. They've been tapping into what little savings they did have. Unbelievable. I mean, it's just crazy. None of that is true. Not at all. Also, if that was true, think about it, if that was true, then why is it that the government announced just a little while ago that Congress is increasing health care assistance, food assistance, education assistance? Because the consumer's tapped out. The savings is tapped out. In fact, they have little savings for emergency. So how could they have $2 trillion extra savings, according to the fake business network? If they're sitting on $2 trillion in extra cash, if you folks are sitting on $2 trillion extra cash, I don't think the government would increase your health care assistance, right? Food and education. Why would they do that? It's crazy. Makes no sense. And why is it that nearly 72.3% of those retired are dependent on Social Security alone? They got that kind of savings. Why do we have a record 8 million behind on their rent? 8 million people are behind on their rent. 20 million people are behind on the utility bill. And this idiot tells us, boy, we got record cash. We have a record $15 billion in subprime auto loans that are delinquent. Can't make their payments. What are you, all nuts? Amazing. Here's the story. The way they calculate, just like they do for inflation, they put in substitution. Or just like they do when they're coming up with a jobs number. They have a metric system. It's called the birth-death rate system. So like this Friday, we're going to have job numbers. They move the job numbers up and down any way they want. They birth them or they death them depending on inflation, what they need for a number, what the White House needs. What they do is they go to certain, you take the Federal Reserve, it has 11 areas, or it has, 8 areas around the country. And so they go to one area and they check out and see how many people file for a corporation. So let's say it was a county outside of Massachusetts, outside of Boston. And most people that sign up for, they're going to start a corporation. It's usually 1 or 2 people, family, 5 people. But if they want to get the numbers up, they'll fake it. They'll just say, oh, look at this. We got all these new corporations. Oh, I think this corporation over here outside of Wellesley, Massachusetts, I hear they're going to put in, they're going to hire 2,500 people. Oh, yeah. And this other one over here, they're going to do about 2,000 people. Make it up. You just make it up. Just like this stupid deal they're doing with the savings. I mean, do you believe this? This is crazy. So what they do is they distort the number. If you take the top 1/100th of 1%, those are 16 households, just 1,600 households. Their annual income is $150 million. Their net worth is about $650 million. That's minimum. That's the top 1/100th of 1%. Those are our owners. They own everything. They own Congress. They own everything. They're the owners. They make all decisions. Then you got the top 1% you always hear about. You never hear about top 1%. Then you hear about top 1%. That's 160 million households. Annual income, 800,000. Wealth, 11 million net worth. Then you have about 700 billionaires. What they do is they don't take the money they have out. See, if you take the 72% of the U.S. workers, so take our workforce and take 72% of that workforce, who have a combined income of $50,000 household income. Now go take a look at the savings. The savings is between $1,200 and $12,000. What a difference that makes. Just like I said, the substitutions. If they want to make inflation look high, they go and see, okay, hot dogs. What's the cost of hot dogs been going up, or hamburger, compared to the cost of steak? So if steak hasn't been going up, they use steak. Or they go and they look at used cars compared to new cars. If new cars are going up wildly or used cars going up, they won't count those. They'll go and count the inflation based on the new cars that aren't selling as well as the used car. So it's just amazing, all this crap that goes on. Savings. Unbelievable. Now savings did increase during the pandemic because everybody was getting something extra. You got an unemployment check normally from the state. Well, now the federal government also sent you, so you had an extra check. So that was extra. Okay, that's how you did build some savings. And then we have all these forbearance going on. You didn't have to pay your utility bill. You didn't have to pay your home payment. You didn't have to pay your rent. You didn't have to pay taxes on your house. So all that money went into savings. So yes, they did move savings up to about $2.7 trillion during the pandemic. But that destroyed our country. That destroyed our country because people wouldn't go to work. Why would you go to work? They didn't. And what happened is they considered their job as a rented job, like they're renting a job. And that's the funny thing. When they did finally, they're broke and they tapped out everything, they go back to their job, and Biden would count it as a new job he created. No, it was a rented job. The guy walked away from the job. He didn't get fired. He goes home. Now he's broke. He comes back and sits at the desk in the same job. But they considered them when they had all that extra money, rent a job, the people, and they didn't go to work. And what happened is small businesses were forced to pay workers who they normally pay $15 to get them to work. I have friends here in Sarasota. $15 they used to pay people. They had to pay people $25 and $30 to replace the worker that was sitting at home. He wouldn't come back to work because he's getting fat off all the government, and he was begging people to come work for him, and he had to pay him $25 instead of $15. So now what's happening is the small businesses are suffering because they've been paying more than they're worth. And now labor is their biggest expense. So now small businesses are really getting screwed. They're not making money. They're in trouble. A lot of bankruptcies going on. So none of this worked. None of this worked. So now at the end of the day, for the working middle class, they have reached its lowest level of savings since December 2013. Now that is the truth. So you got to stop listening to these jibber jabbers on the fake business news network. By the way, the people that were listening to them for their stock tips, you already gave back half of the gains that you should have been keeping. You've been losing money as the market's going down, listening to them. They're listening to me.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG, try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you, start making money. Please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com.
What, are you nuts? Coffee's up 92%, lumber's up 67%, heating oil, what, 60%, gasoline 55%. I understand why you guys are telling me to raise my rates here at Phil's Gang, but we haven't raised our rates since 2001. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. I'm not going to raise my rates. Our membership's been $39.95 since 2001, and for a good reason. So that you have enough room that when you do make money here at Phil's Gang, and you will, because you're going to learn how to short stocks, that there's enough room to send some money to St. Jude. That's why we never raised our price. And that's why we give you good value. So, you want to continue with good value? good information, be on the right side of the market. Join my gang, philsgang.com, where the price has not moved, where we fight inflation. philsgang.com.
You want to invest your money and grow your wealth. How do you invest intelligently? Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level. Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy and sell to help maximize profits. Sign up for a 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG, try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you, start making money. Please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Now, we're back to Phil Grandy and Phil's Gang. Check out the free 10-day trial that gives you full access to the Phil's Gang website with the Working Investor Plan. Learn more at philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
Welcome back to Phil's Gang. You know, it's amazing, isn't it? How you just don't get the truth. Think about this. The market rallied from June 17th up to August 17th. So the market went up about almost 20%. And remember what they were telling us back then? The market was just going to keep going up. Going to keep going up. We're in a new bull market. And I kept saying, no, we're in a bear market. We're in a bear market rally. It's going to come down. And I said, we're going to come down anywhere towards that. I said two different numbers here. Where were they? I said they would be at, around 3,600. Or it could even go lower, okay? We could make new lows. And no, it's not going to happen, right? And this guy from Wharton, this guy Siegel, he's always wrong. And they always bring him on as the expert. He's never right. And he was saying that we weren't going to have a pullback. In the middle of the rally from June, he said, no, we're not going to have a pullback. This rally, because inflation has peaked. And all he sees is good things going forward. And I said he was wrong. So here he is again. They bring the same dopes on. Listen to this.
I think on the ground, inflation has definitely peaked.
No, it hasn't. How has it peaked? Inflation has not peaked. It will not peak. If it peaked, why are they raising rates 75 basis points? And if it peaked, why are they taking the Fed rate, the short-term rate? It affects everybody. If you have a personal loan, your credit card, your auto loan, you bought a furniture set and you went and financed it. They're raising the rate from 2.5% to 4% with the idea they're hoping small businesses will not hire people, would not borrow money. Small business, it's too expensive, I'm not going to borrow money. Because they didn't want small businesses borrowing money to hire individuals, to hire people to work. Because this idiot, that Powell, thinks that by hiring people, that's inflationary. So he raised rates to stop you from borrowing money to hire folks. How stupid is that? That's just unbelievable. And then they're worried. Okay, not only that you may hire somebody, okay, there's something else that they're doing. They're really worried about. It was another something. They're so stupid. I can't remember it, actually. But it was just as dumb, something like that. So Siegel comes back today, and here, there's two things he said.
I think on the ground, inflation has definitely.
Oh, I remember what it was. We got the job number tomorrow, and they're saying, boy, we hope it's a bad jobs number. Because if it's a bad job number, that'd be great. Because then we won't have any inflation. And then if it's a bad job numbers, they maybe won't raise rates. So if it's a bad job number, they won't raise rates. They're raising rates anyways to make sure small business don't borrow money to hire you. This thing is so screwed up. It's unbelievable, isn't it? And then here's the genius.
I think on the ground, inflation has definitely peaked.
Liar.
Well, I think that stocks are approaching pretty attractive levels for long-term investors. Well,
wait. Attractive levels? Are you nuts? Stocks are so overvalued, they're insane. I think the average PE ratio now, what is it, 22? Something crazy. In the old days, we used to buy stocks based on PE ratios. Back then, we were talking, we didn't want to buy anything over 5, PE of 5, 6. Then it got up to 10, 12 maximum. And then before the silliness came, we wanted to make sure that, yes, I'm not going to buy with the spiders being over a PE ratio over 15. That was crazy. 12 would be better. And you know what the PE is today? 29, was it? 29.6? That's insane. And what's this guy saying? Stocks are attractive for long term. They always do that. They want to protect themselves in case they're wrong. So if you buy a stock today, let's say you buy Bank of America today, okay? That they're going to protect themselves. So you buy Bank of America, overpriced stock, like so overpriced. It's $33. It's probably worth about $33. That he's going to say, but if it comes down, yeah, that's right, but you're buying it for long term. That's where this buy and hold came from. Buy and hold is as dumb as keep cost averaging down. You buy a stock at 100, goes down to 60, buy more. Goes from 60 down to 50, buy more. That's even dumber. Dollar cost averaging down in a downtrend is the dumbest thing I ever heard. It should be illegal. They should get the FBI. No, don't get the FBI. They're not going to do anything. But get somebody after them.
I think with markets like this, there are still a few things to do. And one of those things is to have a disciplined strategy of dollar cost average.
Oh, my God. She should be in jail. Anybody should be in jail for telling the client to cost average down in a downtrend. I mean, the market is giving back half of its gain. And she's saying the cost average down. That's the last thing you do. You short. We've been shorting the market. Look I told my gang, we picked up, I'll get them right here, how many stocks they were. I think it was, we call them our June 17th group. We bought Spiders, XLK, that's an ETF for all the big tech. We bought Apple, we bought Microsoft, we bought Intuit, we bought Tesla and Starbucks. So that's 7 stocks. And we bought those on June 17th. I said to my gang, I'm going to trade these for you. Just follow me. I'll trade these for you. Then I said, I'm going to pick up another group for you. I said, the 2 leaderships group are big tech and our banks. And I said, I'll pick up a couple of those banks and a couple of the big tech, and I'll trade those for you. Because we know we're going to have a snapback. We know we're going to have a short rally that's going to fail. But we'll stay with these same stocks. And I'll tell you what we've been doing since then. It was a smart move. It really made sense. This is unbelievable. Cost average. Right?
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. You want to invest your money and grow your wealth. How do you invest intelligently? Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level. Our team is comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy and sell to help maximize profits. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. Phil's Gang has successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. You don't need to be a seasoned investor to benefit from the Phil's Gang platform, no matter what level of investor you are. Phil's Gang strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for a 10-day free trial to see our platform in action, avoid market pitfalls, and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Phil Grandy has successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. That's right, philsgang.com. Join my gang for 10 days. It's free. If anything, during that 10-day period, you're going to learn how the market really works. You're going to find information that you never had before. You're going to walk away and go, I didn't know that. So join my gang for 10 days free, philsgang.com. And you're also going to learn how to make money when the market goes down. It's kind of silly just sitting there when the market going down, hoping. Why hope when you can sell short and make money? Either way, you make money when the market goes up, you make money when the market goes down. That's the benefit of Phil's Gang. You make money.
Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level.
philsgang.com. Sign up free for 10 days.
I've been a Phil's Gang member since 2014. Over that time, I've generated over six-figure profits. Following Phil, his charting system has really been a huge impact on my career and my life. I would recommend Phil's Gang to the mom and pop out there. I would recommend it to parents teaching their children. I would recommend it to grandparents. If you really trust in their system, you will do well.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264.
What, are you nuts? Coffee's up 92%, lumber's up 67%, heating oil, 60%, gasoline 55%. I understand why you guys are telling me to raise my rates here at Phil's Gang, but we haven't raised our rates since 2001. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. I'm not going to raise my rates. Our membership's been $39.95 since 2001, and for a good reason. So that you have enough room that when you do make money here at Phil's Gang, and you will, because you're going to learn how to short stocks, that there's enough room to send some money to St. Jude. That's why we never raised our price. And that's why we give you good value. So, you want to continue with good value, good information, be on the right side of the market? Join my gang, philsgang.com, where the price has not moved, where we fight inflation. philsgang.com. What, are you nuts? If the stock market can make you so rich, especially Apple and Microsoft and Google and Amazon and the rest, why are so many Americans poor? If the 401k promises you a retirement, then why is it we are in a retirement crisis? Here's the answer. Because 85% of you get out of the market too late. I fixed that with my color-coded chart, which tells you when to buy, when to sell, and when to get out. That's right, when to run like hell. Check it out. You get a free membership and the free color-coded chart for 10 days. Check it out, philsgang.com.
You want to invest your money and grow your wealth. How do you invest intelligently? Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level. Our team is comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy and sell to help maximize profits. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. Phil's Gang has successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. You don't need to be a seasoned investor to benefit from the Phil's Gang platform, no matter what level of investor you are. Phil's Gang strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for a 10-day free trial to see our platform in action, avoid market pitfalls, and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. to the Phil's Gang Radio Show. Want to know more about Phil's Gang? Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
Hey, good afternoon, gang. This is Steve Celeste here, the Director of Education for philsgang.com. Just giving you an easy step-by-step process on how to join the gang for 10 days for free with our Working Investor program. So it's as simple as going to www.philsgang.com. At the top of the site, you're going to click on Get Started. Once you're on the next page, simply click on the red banner where it says 10-day free trial, and that's all you got to do. All right, thanks for listening to the show, and I'll see you on the charts.
That's Steve. And remember, every day I teach my class. I start at 9:30, and then he picks up at 5 after 10. He goes to 11. Then I take it back. And then we have Willie. He comes in and he teaches a class for people who just started with us, very beginners. So we make sure they don't, get lost. And it works. It works. You know what really works is if we can get across to people that you got to stop listening to the jibber jabbers. If you can just get across to the people that everything changed, you don't buy stocks based on fundamentals anymore. You just don't. Because everything changed when they came in and they financially engineered the market in 2008, where they're going to get rid of value stocks after the crash and going to have this 1,100-point rally based on growth stocks, tech stocks. They would financially engineer the market, printing massive, massive, massive money to buy treasuries to drive interest rates down to zero, which was an environment for tech stocks, especially the FANG stocks. And that's what they did. And they drove the market up, I think it was 1,400, 1,100 points. Imagine that, 1,141 points. 1,141 points since 2008. Are you nuts? But boy, that was a lot of money to be made. Can you imagine that? It was all rigged. That's what moved the market up. And here's what you can't get across to people. It's over for tech stocks. It had 14-year run, being injected every day with heroin. With heroin. Think of it, somebody was injecting tech stocks with heroin every day for 14 years. It was on the biggest high ever. All they had to do was print money and be damned with inflation. They didn't care about people on Main Street. Who cares about people on Main Street? The only time they cared about people on Main Street, our Congress, the only time they cared about people on Main Street was during the days that we had pensions because we had a strong labor union. And then they listened because the labor union was putting more money in their pocket. And you could buy a congressman, the labor union could buy a congressman before Wall Street could, because the labor unions had more money. And labor was buying the Congress, and they would listen to them, and they would do what labor needed. And what the guy needed who was making 50, 60,000 with his wife combined, they listened to them, what they needed. And then that really made Wall Street angry, and the CEOs and the wealthy, and they said, this has got to stop. This has got to stop. We got to get rid of pensions. We got to get rid of the unions. And then all of a sudden, the sky opened up, and the sun came out in a big burst, and angels were singing, and there was a bunch of guys working in their garages. Tech. This new tech was coming out. Oh, God, were they were so happy to see this. New tech stocks, wow. Now, with technology, we could be talking with people in other countries. Because remember, everything we manufacture, we sold here inside the borders of the United States. But when technology came out, we could talk with Wen Hung Lo over in China and Joe Suckface over in Norwegian or Switzerland. We could sell them stuff. Then we found out, hey, Wrangler found out, the first company found out, hey, Japan, China, would you take my Wranglers, my jeans, would you make them for me? Sure. How much will you charge me? 2 cents a pair. 2 cents a pair. It's costing us $4 a pair. Let's get rid of our people. In fact, you know what we're going to do? We're going to dismantle our machinery and we're going to sell it to you. We'll sell you our machinery. And that means we can get rid of pensions. We can get rid of pensions. God, let's get rid of those pensions. They're so expensive. Imagine we are guarantee workers, that they would have if they would work hard for us and they would create a quality product at a good price so we could be competitive. Let's screw them now. Let's get rid of those workers. Now that we'll take those genes, send them overseas, they'll make it. We'll get rid of our plant, get rid of our workers. Oh, I tell you, we'll put the people on a 401k. They won't know the difference. They don't know there's between a defined contribution and a pension, a defined benefit. What the hell they know? We'll screw them with a defined contribution, a 401k. Now who had the money? Now who's making all the money? Wall Street, because now they've changed where went from a manufacturing-based economy, industrial-based economy, to a financial-based economy. Because you needed Goldman Sachs and J.P. Morgan and Citigroup, needed all those crooks to put deals together with the Chinese and Japan and all that stuff, and companies merging and all that. And now you had all the new dot-com coming in, dot-coms coming in. They could sell the company, didn't even have a phone, didn't even have a phone number, wasn't even rented. They could sell that company for $2 billion just to get the name. Things went crazy. Now, who had all the money? It was over. It was over for Main Street. They have not been listening to Main Street needs for the working or middle class. They haven't been listening to them since they got rid of pensions. And the market changed. No more did you and I compete with each other to buy a stock where we'd get a fair price. You and I, we would determine the price of a stock. You and I bidding against each other. That's gone. Now they took the market after the crash and they rigged it and drove that market up, and then something happened. A sickness came called pandemic. And that was in January 2020. But then they closed down the economy. These geniuses. And then by March 2020, things were so bad. Biden comes in and says, man, what do you do? We got to get into socialism here. We got to get into socialism. Never mind jobs. Let's do some socialism. We'll put out 5 different stimulus programs. And that's what they did. 5 stimulus programs from March 2020 to November 2021. By then, now, you had the incredible inflation from printing money to drive tech up. And at the same time, this was a double whammy. Now you had all the inflation from the stupid stimulus plans. 4 plans. He signed off 4 huge plans in the month of March 2021. Now you talk about inflation. They're heading for each other. And then they hit head on. And that was November of 2021. That was the end of tech. Because to keep tech moving after 14 years of zero interest, the only thing that kept tech moving was zero rates. They can't do that anymore because of inflation. They can't keep printing money and buy treasuries and keep dropping. And then at the same time, you got all this inflation from Biden with all the stimulus programs. There was only one place for the market to go, and I told everybody that. I told everybody that, and on January 16, 2018, I said, this market's done. It's over. Tech's over. It's over for tech. And it was. It was. November of 2021. Now people are sitting around like Stiegel here from Wharton. I mean, who goes to a school that has a Wharton? I mean, Wharton, what a name. I would change the name. But who are these geniuses? But they're not telling the truth. It's over for tech. What do I mean by that? I'll tell you when I get back.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
I've been a Phil's Gang member since 2014. Over that time, I've generated over six-figure profits. Following Phil, his charting system has really been a huge impact on my career and my life. I would recommend Phil's Gang to the mom and pop out there. I would recommend it to parents teaching their children. I would recommend it to grandparents. If you really trust in their system, you will do well.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264.
Warning. Google, Apple, Microsoft, Netflix, Facebook, all these hot stocks are going to crash. They're going to drop as much as 60, 70%. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. Exactly what happened in the .com days is going to repeat itself. Remember, 85% of people lose money in the stock market because they don't know when to get out. I fixed that with my color code technology chart. Tells you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. That's right. Make sure you check it out. It's free for 10 days, philsgang.com.
Phil Grandy has successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. That's right, philsgang.com. Join my gang for 10 days. It's free. If anything, during that 10-day period, you're going to learn how the market really works. You're going to find information that you never had before. You're going to walk away and go, I didn't know that. So join my gang for 10 days free, philsgang.com. And you're also going to learn how to make money when the market goes down. It's kind of silly just sitting there with the market going down, hoping. Why hope when you can sell short and make money? Either way, you make money when the market goes up, you make money when the market goes down. That's the benefit of Phil's Gang. You make money.
Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level.
philsgang.com. Sign up free for 10 days.
Thinking about investing in the stock market? Go to philsgang.com, where we have over 50 years experience in trading and investing in the stock market. Phil's Gang teaches you how to make profits in the market with stock chart analysis, up-to-the-minute alerts, and always keeping you informed with professional guidance in long and short-term positions. Go to philsgang.com or call one of our professional staff to answer your questions. 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Stop wondering about your financial future and start doing something about it.
You want to invest your money and grow your wealth. How do you invest intelligently? Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level. Our team is comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy and sell to help maximize profits. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. Phil's Gang has successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. You don't need to be a seasoned investor to benefit from the Phil's Gang platform, no matter what level of investor you are. Phil's Gang strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for a 10-day free trial to see our platform in action, avoid market pitfalls, and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
What if you could have an in-depth understanding of the stock market just like the pros? Well, thanks to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com, you can. philsgang.com offers comprehensive, up-to-date market information designed to help you understand and anticipate market behavior. With philsgang.com, you'll build your investing confidence even through down cycles and periods of uncertainty. Go to philsgang.com. philsgang.com today. 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264.
Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
Welcome back to Phil's Gang. Here's what I mean about technology over. Not in our life. Technology is going to lead us back to the moon. Technology is going to lead us to Mars. There's nothing like technology. I mean, it's changed the world. Unfortunately, we had a bunch of crooks use it the wrong way. Here's why. Here's what I mean by changing. It's changed everything for the stock market. In 2008, 2009, when the market crashed in 2008, they made a new low in 2009. Remember what the decision was. Let's not go into a recession, a painful recession, and clean things up the way we should. The wealthy was running the show because it was the wealthy, remember, who controlled Congress because the pensions were gone. Those jobs were gone. The manufacturing went overseas. So the hard-working person on Main Street, he was screwed. He had nobody listen to him, and they don't listen to him today. Congress only listens to the person who can put money in their pocket. So when they decided they were going to rally this market, they said, let's take our value stocks, get rid of them. Because value stocks are too hard to rebuild the market. Because for us to sell a value stock to somebody, I mean, we really need profits in value stocks to push those stock prices up. But tech stocks, I can push a stock price from $10 to $100, and I don't have to justify it because it's a growth stock. And there's enough stupid people, okay, that don't know how the market works. They don't care what they pay for Apple, what they pay for Google. They'll buy them. So all we got to do is keep printing money, and keep those rates down to zero. Then someone spoke up, yeah, but that's inflation. It's going to kill Main Street. Who cares about Main Street? The guy spoke up on Wall Street. Who cares about them? The congressman. Who cares about Main Street? They're not putting money in a pocket. Wall Street's putting money in our pocket. The big CEO's putting money in our pocket. GE. Forget them. Let's take these stocks and get to zero interest rates and make a fortune. And inflation was going nuts. That's over now. That is over. And you're not going to convince people of that. I never led you wrong. I told you that in January 16, 2018. It was over. In September 2021, I told you the market was going to crash. Tech was going to crash. Nobody believed me. I said, it's going to crash. That was September. October, I said, it's over. The tech stocks, look at that. And I went through the reasons why it was going to crash. And what happened? November, boom, 21. Market crashed. Boom. The tech stocks went down 31%, and the S&P stocks followed. So what I'm telling you is this. If all these people are jumping in, you watch. I told my gang between now and Wednesday of next week, people will be jumping into Apple. People will be jumping into Microsoft. People will be jumping into these tech stocks again. What they don't understand, it's over. They're not going to keep these interest rates at zero. They're raising interest rates, for God's sakes. The short-term Fed rate is being raised. How are you going to fight that? It's over. And they never again can do what they did from 2008 to 2021 November. It's over. Because we can't go through this inflationary phase anymore. They destroyed our country. They destroyed our countries by outsourcing. They destroyed our country, the labor market, by screwing them, getting rid of pensions and giving them a terrible 401k. And they ruined our country, the stock market, made it much easier to make money. Don't have to look at anything anymore. Don't have to research anything anymore. In fact, today, listen to this. This dope comes up and says about Broadcom. Where the hell is it? Here, listen to this.
And you like Broadcom. You call it a great tech value play.
So Broadcom is the 800-pound gorilla in a niche within semiconductors. They actually sell software as well. Their products are mainly interconnect.
Oh, God. Who cares about their products are interconnected? They're the bull. By Broadcom. Are you nuts? Broadcom, we shorted Broadcom. Why? Because our color-coded chart. I don't care if they intertwine their products. Doesn't matter anymore. Those days are gone. Those days are gone. Doesn't matter what a company does anymore. It doesn't matter what they do. Just follow the money. What are the crooks doing to move that stock up and down? They don't move stocks up and down based on earnings, based on growth, based on margins, based on top-line sales. They move stocks up and down based on which stock they're going to picked to drive up to make money, the boys on Wall Street. So this stock, I had my members short it. And guess what? It went down. I had my members short this, I think it was around, God, I can't remember. It was in June, it was around, I don't know, 560, 570, 560. We shorted Broadcom from 560 all the way down to around 460. It was red. It was red. So it went down 12%. So, but see, they give you these stories. So what I'm trying to say is that people still believe you can get rich buying Microsoft, Apple, Google, Amazon. No, those days are gone. The stocks aren't going to go away, but they're going to be replaced now with value stocks. We had 14 years of these crooks taking these growth stocks, overpricing them, everybody jumping in and buying them. Everybody's getting rich off of them when they're really not. They destroyed the country. They destroyed the stock market. They destroyed the economy. And that's why we tell you all the time, we tell our students, look, if we can just get through to you, if you understand, if all you do is follow the money of a stock, you're going to know exactly when to buy it and when to get out of it. And then we buy the next one. And we'll stay in it as long, look, because we can buy a stock and it goes up, and then when it comes back down, we short it making money, we can stay in a stock a long time. In fact, I told my members on June 17th, these 7 stocks, I said, I'm going to stay with these same 7 stocks, I'll trade them for you. You can stay in them as long as you want. And then I added to those. I said, let's take a tech stock and a bank stock, the 2 most important stocks in the market. I said, let's take Apple, put it against Wells Fargo, take Microsoft, put it against Bank of America, take Meta, put it against JP Morgan, and Netflix against Citi. What I actually did is I took the 1, 2, 3, 4. I took the 4 biggest investment banks and put it against the 4 FANG stocks. And we're going to stay with these every day, as long as they want. And that's why you should join the gang. I mean, you want to get an education how the stock market really works. It's all about the money now. Where's the money going? Is the money going to go to Apple, or are they going to take the money out of Apple and put it into it? And Steve and I designed a chart called our Pro 2 color-coded chart. It took us years to design it, where it follows the money. So just like the other day, right? They're talking about buy Broadcom, okay, or Avgo now, and my Pro 2 turned red. We did the opposite. So it went from a high of $510 down to a low of today of $480. And it'll tell us when it's time to get out and go long again. Look, it's not hard. You know, when you hear all this stuff, how they tell you to buy a stock, like this guy from Wharton's, the school that's got warts all over it, Siegel, okay? I mean, this guy's an idiot. He's never had a job in his life. He's a professor, right? Don't you love professors? They never had a job in their life. They know nothing, and they're teaching our kids. Are you nuts? Look, the stock market is the best place in the world to go. But it's like anything else you do, whether you ski, play tennis, there's always a racket. There's always a racket in that deal, okay? I don't care if it's sports, banking, there's always a racket. And also there's a racket in the stock market. Should you be shocked? Of course not. All you got to know is, just like if you're in the tennis or you're in skiing, I was a professional skier, okay? You talk about a racket, unbelievable. So my point is, if you just follow the money, we have something that we designed called the Pro 2. It follows the money. We'll give it to you for 10 days. We give you a membership for 10 days, free. Just look at it. If it works, you stay with us. If you don't think it works, don't. See you on the chart.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
It's up to me.